Hello! Welcome to a video without my face. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this audio or if I'm going to record over it, but I'm going to speak whilst we do this. So, hello. I did a poll on Twitter and asked if you guys wanted to see a plan with me sort of video. I got myself my new planner. It's here. It's a Clever Fox planner. I used a Clever Fox planner last year and the format of it really worked for me, so I got another one this year, which is in this little box. And then I've just laid out a few things that I think I might use. Heads up, this is not going to be artsy, this is not going to be incredibly creative, because although I've tried that with bullet journaling before, it doesn't work for me. I don't stick to it, I don't get on with it. It just doesn't work for me. Although I would consider myself a creative person, like I am a creative as my job, doing so in a journal really doesn't work out for me, so I go for a planner that's already set, which I am about to show you. So not going to be creative, very simple, very basic, plan with me rather than like creating a setup. So without further rambling, I've given you what you need to know, let's get on with this. So this is my new planner, it's a Clever Fox planner, I got it on Amazon, I will link it down below if you are interested in it. Last year I got a black one, this year I got an orange one. That's the how it works leaflet. This is a how it works leaflet, but I got an orange one. Let's take this out of its box. Ta-da! Underneath it you do get some like stickers, so we've got, you know, planning stickers, you can see what they are. And then the journal itself. Ta-da! Let's take this bit of paper off it, because we don't need this. But here is the planner, so let's have a little flick through. So, start it off with my name. If found, please return this to. Right, so it then has a like gratitude and self-awareness page, daily rituals, skills to learn, habits to adopt, and affirmations. I didn't use this spread last year. Vision board. This is just a place to be creative for what the vision of your year would be. Goals. This is like my favourite spread other than the weekly bits, but I like to have goals. So this is something we will definitely be filling in. Then has focus, so the main goals for the year, a mind map, and then we go into the monthly spreads. So it has, you know, 12 of those. And then it goes into the weekly spreads. So it has your week, and then this side of it is probably the side that I use the most in a Clever Fox. So it has the week's main goal, and then your reward if you achieve it. The week's priorities, so a very small list for the priorities for the week. A bit for notes, a personal to-do list, habits and skills, and then to check off whether you do them each day in the week. This bit is very useful for me. The week's wins and how you'll improve next week, so a little review at the end of the week for each week. And then that just goes on for the rest of it. At the very back of the journal there are some like bulleted pages if you did want to do any sort of spreads. I may potentially use them for like readathons if I want to do like a specified readathon spread, but otherwise I probably won't. So let's start with the goals, because that's where my brain naturally goes. Fun and recreation goals is kind of where my like YouTube bookish goals will go. So goal number 1 for me, and I'm gonna do this in my big red pen, is to read 100 books. So I'm gonna write that in. See how not creative this is? I suppose in finance I could include my goal of buying 50 books or less, so let's pop that in. And then just to jazz it up a little bit, I'm gonna put some stickers on there. These are some stickers that I got from the Paper Gang box. I'm just gonna use them where they may be appropriate, just to make it look a little bit fancy. So I've jazzed it up with a few stickers. I'm just gonna jot in a few more goals now, and then we will move on from this page. So it is kind of undeniable that my number one goal for the year is gonna be my Goodreads goal for my read 100 books. Not only is that something that I really want to achieve, it's something that I also think will help with accomplishing other goals. Like reading 100 books will help my YouTube channel because I will have more content to talk about. It will improve the vlogs because I will have more content to talk about. It will improve my Instagram because I will be more motivated to take pictures of things. Like it will improve other aspects of my life. I will feel more productive with what I'm doing. And you know, reading books is good for the soul. So my number one goal is going to be my 100 books goal. So I'm going to throw that in there. And honestly, my second goal is probably going to be my other finance goal. I didn't speak about it, but I want to do at least like one home improvement to the house. There are many things that we want to do with the house, and I think a home improvement is a solid goal number 2. It's not something that I'm necessarily sure if we will accomplish because money, but it would be nice to aim for it. My next goal is kind of going to go hand in hand with that 100 books one, but I'm going to put it down for being, you know, active on YouTube, working on my content and stuff. So this is just going to be work on YouTube, I suppose. And that will do for my immediate 3 goals. So moving on, we then have a monthly spread. Hooray! Right. As we are already a little ways into January, I'm gonna kind of be filling this in backwards, so let's do that. So what I do want to do with this page is fill in like when my uploads are, so I'm just gonna have to backtrack a little bit to fill in where all of my uploads were throughout the month, and then I'll fill in like one colour for uploads, one colour for filming days, etc. to fill in my month. I do kind of use my monthly thing as more of a to-da list than a to-do list, so I kind of fill it in once things are set and I know it's going to happen or it's already happened, rather than as a goal, because I like to be able to flick back and see when things were done rather than when I wanted them to be done. So in terms of like YouTube uploading and filming, that's how that works with me. So I'm going to need to check my YouTube. So then I'm going to use a different colour for filming. I can't remember when I filmed anything else, so we will have to move on from that. And then a different colour for just life things. So then in the month's goals, I like to write out the TBR for the month. So I will just write out what TBR Pursuit gave me for the month there. So that really is the perfect spot for just my 6 books from TBR Pursuit. And also what I've forgotten to pop in the monthly thing is live streams throughout the month. So let's grab a pen for that. Because on the 25th is the MGM live show. And then on Friday the 31st is the Read, Rate, Review live show. So I don't forget those. And pretty much that's how my monthly spreads will end up looking, and then at the end of the month I will review the month's wins and what I'll improve on next month. But I know I've got a lot going on next month, so let's just plan out February whilst we're here, because I know there's a lot going on then. So I'm going to change up the colours, because why not? So obviously for this, I don't yet know what my TBR will be, and I don't know when anything will be filmed or uploaded, but what I do know is that from the 3rd through to the 9th is Polathon. So I know that's happening throughout then, and I also know that I will be off work, so it's going to be busy then, because it also means I'm going to be daily vlogging throughout that period, so every upload is going to be a daily vlog. So yeah, but I will fill that in as and when it happens, because that's how I like to fill in my uploads, kind of as and when they happen. If I had some little snowflake stickers, I would stick them in. Maybe I will get some, who knows. But yeah, they're my monthly spreads. We'll move on to the week commencing the 20th of January, because that is this week. This is right now. It is Monday as we speak. So I will start with this one. Let's fill in what I'm doing with my days. So Monday is off work because I'm not at work today. And then the plan is filming day. And as all Mondays will be, it is going to be a vlog upload. That is that. So Tuesday is then obviously back to work. Saturday is the middle grade monthly live show as well. So that's all I know for my week so far. But as I mentioned, it's this side of the page that I like using. So my week's main goal, I'm gonna stick with this like I did it last year, in that each week the goal is really going to be to read 2 books. So that is going to be the goal. And then the week's priorities, they shortlist here. So I will just pull up what the priority reads are first. So for this week it is the 10,000 Doors of January. And my second priority read this week is actually going to be The Starless Sea. My other priority for this week is going to be my filming day, which is actually today, which is Monday. And really they are my top priorities for the week, as we know. For the personal to-do list, I'm just going to throw in a couple of random things that I need to do that are unrelated and personal. So. And then in the habits and skills, this is where I like to keep track of whether I've vlogged, whether I've read anything, whether I've uploaded or posted a picture on Instagram or something like that. So I'm going to do a bit of colour alternating in there. So I have something in each of these. So I have reading, vlogging, filming, upload, post, edit, and plan. So for each day of the week, I will check whether I have done any reading, vlogging, or filming. Did I post something on Instagram? Did I plan a post or a video or something? Did I do any of these things? The things that I consider productive for my content creation side. And then I think I might just jazz up the page with some more stickers. I am gonna get myself some more stickers to jazz this stuff up. And there we have that week done as well. And really, that is it. That is the extent of my planning. It's really just filling this in more than anything. I don't feel it necessary to take you through doing this each week. These will remain the same. It's just a case of setting my different goals for each week, different to-do lists, and obviously the weekly layout. And then for the month, each month kind of is the same. I do the TBR down the side, fill this in with filming, editing, uploading, little life bits if I have anything. But really, that is the extent of that. So that brings us to the end of this little plan with me. I hope you have enjoyed. I did forewarn you that this was not going to be the most incredibly creative thing, but you know, it is what it is. This is how I plan. You guys wanted to see this. I'm of course not going to make this a monthly thing because it's the same thing each month, nothing new. So unless you really want to see it again, I don't plan on doing it again. So there you go. There is the very basic plan with me in my Clever Fox planner, which I will leave a link to down below. They come in all sorts of colours. They also do a daily variety as well rather than the weekly one, but of course that is much bigger. But yeah, I'm happy with the way this works for me. I like the outcome of it, and it's something that I can keep up with rather than losing track of and getting unmotivated with, because if I don't even want to bother doing the like colours and the stickers, the things that work for me are already laid out, so I can just grab my pen and do it very basically. So yeah, that's the end of that. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, give us a thumbs up. Let me know down below if you would ever want to see something like this again. I don't know. But yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!